Hey, what's happening? Hey, Henry Bronson here. I am in Manchester, Vermont, and it's the end of my day. It's been an exciting day. Question for you: what is the most important ingredient in your kitchen? Haha. Yeah, well, some of you guys know I own a restaurant. I've been cooking professionally for 4 decades. Yeah, long time. Anyway, short story long is I have thought about this numerous times, and there's pretty much, this is what's the one ingredient in your kitchen you can't live without? For me, well, it's, salt, pepper, garlic, onions, and, but the most important thing from a standpoint of chemistry and usefulness and utility, I got to tell you, it's going to be salt. Some of you be like, ooh, salt. Salt's bad. Yeah, too much salt is bad. Too much salt is terrible. Lay's potato chips are terrible. They got so much sodium, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But, let me put it to you this way. When you cook pasta and you don't salt the water, the pasta tastes like nothing. There's an interesting thing that happens when you take something and you put it in a large vessel of water that does not have any salt. It's called all the frickin' flavor goes away. When you take a piece of meat, fish, or whatever, and you want to put it on the grill and you have no salt, there's absolutely nothing chemically to bring those juices to the surface and allow them to caramelize and give them that great golden brown delicious finish and taste that you want. That caramelization. And forgive me, I'm remiss. Hey Mags, how are you? I'm remiss. I could go back to the textbook, Harold McGee, The Science of Cooking in the Kitchen, and bring all that stuff forth and spew it forth and that sort of thing. But, if you've ever gone into a restaurant, there's two things that happen. One, lower quality restaurants, a lot of times their prepared foods are very salty, but stuff they actually cook in the kitchen are bland and tasteless. And the reason for that is for the most part, none of the cooks have been taught the proper use of salt. And on a commercial standpoint, just a lot of stuff is loaded with salt, and that's not good for you. It sucks, actually. But, I want to hear from you what the most important ingredient in your kitchen is. And if you'd like, I'm going to do a little white paper, so to speak, which is just a list with a couple things. And, if you'd like to find out, another half a dozen, of course, man, another half a dozen little culinary tips, important ingredients, great way to use them, indispensables, I guess I should say. Chefs have been known to make a great meal from a refrigerator with pickles and Dijon mustard and pretzels and canned soup and leftover Chinese food and a couple of eggs, and you're good to go. Hey, a little chicken stock there. Put it together, do it right. You got a kick-ass ramen, right, Seth? You know about ramen? Anyway, listen. I'm doing this little thing. It's a 14-day challenge. It's day 2. I'm doing a video every day for the next 14 days. I'm doing this little tip thing. I would love it. If you want a copy of this, direct message me and we'll have a conversation about it. And by the way, I'm going to do one that pertains to something I'm very, very interested in. And I'm going to give you tips for how to eat in foreign countries. And I think I'll do a little series, but I want to hear from you. I want somebody to suggest the first country that you might be interested in, and we'll go from there. But hey, direct message me. When I get back to the computer and I actually finish writing these things up, let me know. I'll be happy to send them over. It'd be kind of fun. Yeah, Margaret. If you're a good cook, you gotta deal with it. Yeah, Courtney, don't even talk to me about cooking. You're not a cook. Who's kidding who? That's funny. Listen, I'm not going to ramble on here all night. I love you guys. Remember, a bunch of tips coming your way. When you direct message me, comments are beautiful, but we got to have that conversation. That's my rule. It's my life. I get to have a rule. and for now, I'm out of here. But remember, here's the hot tip. If anybody likes shrimp cocktail, you want to make great shrimp cocktail, besides having a kick-ass cocktail sauce with proper horseradish, lemon, and some heat balance. Do that. But the key to cooking shrimp, besides defrosting them first so they don't shrink as much, number one. Number two, I use boiling water. I bring it to a boil and then I slow it down before putting the shrimp in. And number three, cook it in water that tastes like the ocean. I mean, that salty. The principle of osmosis and the iodine within the shrimp, when you cook it in bland water, the iodine wants to leave the shrimp through its membrane, through its cellular membranes, and taking with it flavor. Not a good thing, okay? Cooking shrimp, water that tastes like the ocean. You can put spices in it. You can put Old Bay. You can do that Cajun stuff and do that boil and do this and do that and that. Just make sure there's enough frickin' salt in it. Anyway, that's my day number 2, 14-day challenge live video for you. Culinary tips, indispensable ingredients. Can't wait to hear from you. See you later. Bye-bye. Thank you.